And then reassess where we are.
Here we go. 319, Jesse Mike.
Back to throw. Fields. He'll let this go deep for St. Brown. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the fourth quarter as they try to put this one away.
And, Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, they'll be very proud of every rep if they close this game out. Just a few snaps remaining. They can't relax just yet.
Matt Gay on for the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra-quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown. After the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. So Michael Vick in the offense. Down by 10. Exactly 1 minute remaining. They'll need a score here and also likely an onside kick recovery. But first things first. 1st and 10. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. Now 2nd down and a few inches. Now Michael Vick. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores.
And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Vick's throw here into the hands of Moore. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Vick to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by two-time All-Pro Rodney Harrison. And the Lions are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Well, we knew this was going to be a tall order anyway, down 2 scores with this little time remaining. But that interception puts an end to any hopes that they have.
All right, partner, work with me here because obviously scoring a touchdown, getting the onside kick, then going down.
It's caught at the 10. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts. And we are underway in Buffalo. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. They'll be led out by a 14-time Pro Bowl quarterback, twice a Super Bowl champion as well from the University of Tennessee. It's Peyton Manning.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure. And he brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
Here's Edwards-Helaire as they will start on the ground. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37. Now 2nd and 3. Here's Manning to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Edwards-Helaire as they run out of the gun. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. From the 48-yard line, here's the 2nd and 4. Now Manning. They'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 25-yard line. To throw is Manning. Got his open man. It's Mallory. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 2nd down.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender. But the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
Now a throw out to his fullback is complete. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side.
And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side point.
Touchdown, Vikings. Pat Freiermuth from 6 yards away. And the Vikings have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. Moody good with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it's polished off by a Viking score. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Detroit. Amon-Ra St. Brown, 75 yards. And the Lions are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that, man. One play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
So why go for that there? First half, you could have tied the game at 7. Why try to get the lead?
Feels like an analytics call, doesn't it? That's starting to really get into the game where they're studying where you can make extra points and the whole deal and, get an advantage. But I don't know that we have enough data yet to really say this is the right play or the wrong play. Maybe in 2 or 3 more NFL seasons. Exactly. 2 or 3 more NFL seasons, they will have a much better study and much better case of what we're going to do.
Throwing is Manning. A throw left side, caught by the tight end Freiermuth. And they're able to get this one across the 35. After one, a one-point game, 7-6. The Vikings with the football here to begin the second quarter. A throw on the quick slant going to be complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From midfield, here's Manning. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. Some extra space following the display of power. Down just inside the 45. From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. Now they'll try and set up the quarterback draw here. Give him 4 yards as he does it himself, and it's a first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Manning. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Here now, 2nd and 4. Manning. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. DeMarcus Lawrence. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards.
Yeah, some real defensive resistance there, saying not so fast to a good drive. They had marched to the end zone the last time out.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. A shotgun snap and a give to Edwards-Helaire. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. The Vikings send out their punter, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And this one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game. But this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football. Because them doing that puts their defense in a great...
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Detroit. Amon-Ra St. Brown. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Lions will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. That could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
Dan Campbell makes the call. His guys will go for 2 here. Here's Fields. Here's a diving catch right side. And I guess that makes up for the earlier missed 2-point try here to get him to 14.
Yeah, that aggressiveness, it reminds me a lot of when basketball first adopted the 3-point shot. And people were starting to realize that 3 for 2 was really starting to work for them. In this case now, maybe the 2 for 1 is coming into play in the NFL.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. A slim deficit here in a 1-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Now Manning throwing on second down. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that will bring up second down. Throwing now is Manning. Over the middle, complete. That's Perry. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt. And this one is right through. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
A final shot before the break. Fields. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. This offense set to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Detroit. Chris Godwin, 69 yards. And the Lions come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. That's almost like one of your turkey bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them. I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a free possession game.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. To throw, it's Manning. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Inside the 10, and he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Well, Charles, just some visibly frustrated players and coaches on that sideline right now, because those halftime adjustments didn't work. The turnover problems continuing here in the second half, and the defense now sitting pretty comfortably as a result of that pick 6.
I think that's a great observation too, Brandon, because they did make adjustments at halftime. But how about this other group staying a step ahead despite whatever happened in that other locker room? No surprise they're leading, and it's appropriate that those defenders got to add to the lead directly.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Now a first carry for their fullback. 7 yards there and a first down. Now Manning. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They overload him that time with a safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, 3rd quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. 1st and 2nd down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. Manning now to throw. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Michael Dana with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. The Vikings send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. This is taken at the 18. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. On play action, Fields. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
So after the INT, it's Manning. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. From the gun, it's Manning. Into the hands of Perry, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. The give to the fullback on the dive. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. 2nd down and 6 now. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Manning to throw on 2nd down. He's got it. Touchdown. Michael Thomas from 13 yards out. And the Vikings have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against him offensively. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown, 45 yards. And the Lions are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Now the Lions again lining up for the 2-point try. Fields now to throw. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in.
Now a hit and a loose football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And that might just cement it. A return for a late touchdown. So they get the 1-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. So a big play there. Not only the fumble return for the touchdown, then they get the 2-point try. And, you know, for the defense, though, they were just over there sitting on the field. They had to rush out to try to defend that.
You know, it's funny. They actually practice situations that they call sudden change where the team turns it over. I guarantee you no one practices a fumble return for a touchdown like that, and now someone goes for 2. Really good strategy by them putting them in that situation.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. On first down, Manning. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Now a 2nd and 10. Manning going to throw. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Working from the gun, Manning. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by the 13-time Pro Bowler Ray Lewis. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they've got this game in the bag with this huge lead, and it's going to drive their...
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Tacked down the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There was a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
Now Manning to try again after the pick 6. This is complete to Michael Thomas. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Now Manning. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. A tough spot here. 3rd and 15. Looking to throw. Manning. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. The Vikings send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Fielded just inside the 30. Call it an even 40-yard punt. 7, though, on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock. This is caught inside the 15. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Gay is on for the point after. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And now once again, they'll line up to go for 2. Fields trying to throw for it. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the bat flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there. And sometimes has a way of catching up with you.
Manning now on first down.
A short one there to Freiermuth.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6.
Back to throw. Manning.
That's to the tight end, Mallory.
And they're going to speed things up here. On 1st and 10, here's Manning. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 12 more yards for him there. It's a first down. Back to throw again. And he's got his big tight end here. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7.
Here's 2nd and 1 now from the 7.
One final try now for Manning. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
It certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So that'll do it from here for Charles Davis and the rest of our crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com/Madden.
And we are underway in Buffalo.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Fields going to throw right away. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. It's caught at the 10. Touchdown, Detroit. Amon-Ra St. Brown, 61 yards. And the Lions are on the board first here this afternoon. Let's make no bones about it. On paper, they're the better team. They're at home. That's a strong opening drive.
And just think how many times we've seen this type of a matchup. Just what you said, better team at home should steamroll it. And we've seen it go the other way. Sometimes, though, they buy into it and understand we are the better team. Let's go out and prove it right now.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Vick will look to throw on 1st down. Well, the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. On 1st and 10, here's Vick. Left side complete to Lockett. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
In motion is Ward.
To throw, Vick. This complete to Lockett. 3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a 1st down.
Now Vick, he's going to change things up.
Here's Michael Vick.
He'll get this to Ward.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and a yard. From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on 1st. It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. Here's Vick.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Carlton Davis picks it.
And the Lions are going to take over at their own 41.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Looking downfield for Godwin. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Looking downfield for Godwin.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Justin Reed.
And the Eagles will take over possession here up at the 44. Well, his arm strength never an issue, but this one winds up in the wrong hands.
Oh, the coverage here is just terrific because when it's done really well, sometimes you can't distinguish whether it's the receiver or the defensive back the ball's intended for. He actually ran with him in perfect motion and able to make a big-time play.
1 quarter down, 8-0 the score.
Vick's throw here complete to Ward.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
Vick readies to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll get it inside the 35.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Second down and 8.
Now here's Vick. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Throwing, Vick.
He gets this out wide to Gibbs.
And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the first down. No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Lions will take over. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
He'll let this go deep for St. Brown.
Touchdown, Detroit.
Amon-Ra St. Brown.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Only the 2 catches for him thus far, CD, but both of them have resulted in touchdowns.
And I think he's on the bench right now, Brandon, smiling at his position coach and telling him, all those times you talk to us about efficiency, I'm living it right now.
And they're going to get it. That one's caught. And now the lead moves to 16-0. I think we're sensing a trend here. 2 first-half touchdowns. After going for 2 after the first score, CD, I thought maybe they would kick the PAT here. No, they get 2 more.
No, they decided to really press the advantage because, remember, getting the 2 after the first score, you've already got the other team back on their heels if they're going to mount a comeback. But to go up 2 scores and 2 two-point conversions, you've really got them thinking on the other sideline.
First down, Vick. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. The Eagles hustling to the line, clock rolling. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 3rd and short yardage, Vick. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th.
Well, you're already up a couple of scores here in the first half defensively. And, Charles, they just seem to be playing really free on that side of the football.
I love the observation because with that type of a lead, they feel like they can take a few more chances and be even more aggressive. And it's been paying off for them so far this game.
And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. They'll let this go deep for St. Brown.
And that's caught inside the 35. And in for the Lions touchdown.
Amon-Ra St. Brown.
On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Lions continue to pull away here in this first half. Dan Campbell makes the call. His guys will go for 2 here.
They'll look to throw. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. Thorough domination right now, and the game plan is simple, obviously, Charles. They're going for 2 after every touchdown, and it's 24-0.
Don't you just get the sense right now that they're just flexing? I mean, you'd be able to do whatever they want, how they want, 3 two-point conversions, and now they're up 24-0. So essentially they gained a field goal out of it without even trotting the kicker out there.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
2 yards to go, second down.
Vic now.
He's going to look deep here for Ward. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcome in everyone to our downtown Orlando studios in this EA Sports Halftime Report. We got an excellent first half from the dynamic quarterback, Justin
We
Fields.
are ready for quarter
He connected on 3 touchdown passes in those first 2 quarters as his guys have built up a sizable lead here at the break.
It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter.
This fielded right at the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Now a throw here, hauled in. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Vic operating on first down.
Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs.
They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's second down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Vic to throw it.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
It'll be Vic once more.
And that one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
A second down throw for Vic. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on 3rd and medium to pick up the first. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. Flushed out right. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Michael Vick, an 8-yard touchdown run.
And the Eagles are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half.
Hey, you're down on the scoreboard, but now your offense is in close, and this is where, as a quarterback, you say, I've got to make a play here. Doesn't matter whether it's a pinpoint throw or a scramble like this one. He takes matters into his own hands and delivers a touchdown run.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Still going. One man to beat. And he will score. Touchdown, Lions.
special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. Here we go now as they will again try for two. They'll try and throw for it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion no good.
Well, partner, since this new two-point rule came into play, offenses spend a lot more time working on it. That means the defenses are doing the exact same thing.
And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. A first down throw coming for Vick. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. We're in the third quarter in upstate New York with a 2nd and 10. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So he jumped as a safety. You might know a thing or two about that from your playing days.
Well, I remember creeping up near the line of scrimmage on certain blitzes or certain coverages. Never jumped off sides, though.
Not once?
Not once. I wish I had a few times. It would have stopped some of those plays I got toasted up on.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now in Buffalo. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the fourth quarter. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll look to throw again.
One more time for Ward here, and he's got it again.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Give him 32 on the play. On the ground, it's Gray. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Vick, option right. And he will take this one in for an Eagle touchdown. Michael Vick, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Eagles have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
From the gun, Vick. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
Fourth quarter, it felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal.
And this is caught.
And he will be taken down, but a big play there as it comes just as we reach the 2-minute warning.
A big play there for Detroit. 44 yards.
Now it's Fields.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Edger and James. A 1-yard touchdown reception.
And the Lions have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. The partner, he has carried them in this ballgame throwing the football. All 4 touchdowns through the air. And that's really helped them get this nice lead.
And I know it's a team game, but right now, he is truly the focal point. Every touchdown his team has so far has been a result of his arm. How about him throwing it downfield, creating big plays? I don't know how you slow him down unless you can make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
And the touchdown apparently wasn't enough. They're going to go for the onside kick here. Oh, did the Lions get it? Yes, they recover. Well, there you go. Just your everyday leading big, and you onside kick it with a lead. They got it. I mean, it worked, but interesting call.
I think because they have such a margin, they feel a little bit bolder about what they're doing. And it's not only just to try and increase their lead, but that's their way of saying we're in full control of this game, and we can kind of do what we want.
And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Detroit.
Amon-Ra St. Brown.
55 yards.
And the Lions up the lead to 4 scores now here in this fourth quarter. So still throwing here in the fourth quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
Brandon, convention tells us it's time for them to get off the gas a little bit, right? But you and I both know the receivers don't want them to.
Here's a diving catch right side. And boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more.
I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
That one a first down pickup of 8.
Vic's going to change the play.
They'll look to throw now on first down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
He's across midfield.
And finally marked down at the 42-yard line. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. They'll throw again. Here's Vic. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
2nd and 5.
Looking to throw. Vic. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 25-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Vic.
Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Back to throw. Vic. Flush to his right. Ooh, with a juke. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Looking to throw. Vic.
That's to the sideline and incomplete.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
Now a second down throw for Vic. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
So it's a win here for the Lions, and that's thanks largely to the play of their quarterback, Justin Fields, CD.
Yeah, we really saw a quarterback at the top of his game, didn't we? That was a masterful performance. 5 touchdown passes, and I'll let you know a little secret, partner. I think it could have been more.